Good afternoon, everyone. So I hope, again, everyone did enjoy their lunch, and I did, for sure. And when I woke up this morning, I checked my phone, which I'm sure many of us do, and I don't know if this is the right PBT, but all right. And I checked the Bitcoin price, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that it went up about 5%. Now, how many people here did check it today and were quite happy to see that? Yeah, there's a few out there. I'm not going to ask how much Bitcoin you have. We don't want to reveal that information, for sure. But when I first got into cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin, we can say, is the first that I bought, there were definitely some issues and some concerns that I had. I didn't know how I was going to buy it. I didn't know how much can I buy this thing that no one can touch, that not many people know about. I'm not really so much of a computer guy. And I can do the basics, of course, but definitely not a programmer. So I had to learn all this stuff on my own and had to ask friends and do research. So when I first bought Bitcoin, it was definitely through P2P. It was peer-to-peer, right, person to person. And when we buy this way, there's a few issues. There's who's going to send the money first, like someone gonna send the Bitcoin first, the crypto first, who's going to send the cash, which one is going to be. So as I was a newbie, of course I had to send it first. So I had to hope that I'm going to receive my Bitcoin. And I know I'm not the only one. I hear some giggles. I'm not the only one, for sure. And this is something that helped me to think about for Asian capital. This was a number of years ago. And once I got it, once I get Bitcoin, all this stuff, it's fine to go to exchanges, can transfer it on there, can exchange to different cryptocurrencies. This is all a learning experience. And I had a very good experience from it. And for sure, not everyone has this good experience, but this is what I want everyone to have. And another concern that I had is, how am I going to cash out? How am I going to get the coveted fiat currency that most of us that we all need? Even though it's a decentralized world, right, it's becoming with blockchain, how do we get to fiat? How do we get the paper money that we need to survive? And this is also where OTC comes in. And yeah, this definitely is not the right PPT. And it's not. And so OTC comes in that people are matched with someone by, we can say, a company, a large OTC company. And they're playing the supervisory role, we can say, or the third party that's making sure that this P2P transaction is going to take place. Traditional OTCs, I'm sure we heard of some. Some of them are Circle and Genesis, Cumberland Mining. I believe the Winklevoss twins are the ones that have, is it Cumberland Mining or Genesis? It's one of those that they have. And they are, mostly these OTC platforms, they have very high minimum orders. Very high, sometimes 10 Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know how many people here trade daily or buy just out of nowhere. I'm gonna buy 10 Bitcoin. This is, for the regular people, this is not always very feasible. And this is also something I was thinking about when I was coming up with the business plan and the idea for Asian capital a number of years ago with my team. So definitely how to get into cryptocurrency easily and safely, and how to get out the same way. Must be easy, must be secure, must be safe. So this is how I just came up with this and was using my own experiences as well as my team to come up with a platform that will allow people to have we can say, the benefits of those really big OTC companies that are handling 1,000 Bitcoin orders, but to offer this for people that just want to do 1 Bitcoin or even 0.1 Bitcoin. I'm not even going to probably use this one. So, and at this time, I just felt I want everyone again to have a good experience. So we came up with this, and then we're doing a lot of back-end OTC trading, P2P, just through phone calls and Skype and Telegram, these groups. We were acting as the third party. And now that we are finalizing our OTC platform, which will allow for even small trades of 1 Bitcoin matching, people can sign up into our ecosystem, and they'll be signed up as ambassadors, actually. So you get a little better feel as than you're just another user, and you're an ambassador with Asian Capital. And we feel this resonates better and gives people a more sense of an opportunity for them to create wealth and to be able to understand blockchain as well and get in and get out much easier. And after a few years, we decided that we want to pursue international OTC as well. Now, traditionally, how I've seen it, that many OTC platforms, they should only be operating within their jurisdiction. So if they're registered in the US, they should be only transacting in USD and between clients that are in the United States. Because if they don't have an international remittance license, are they allowed to bring a fiat currency from across border? I don't believe so. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think so. And so we were thinking about this, and we found a great partner, and they're called Change. And because of them, we are able to offer international OTC. So they have a number of international remittance licenses. Some they have are in Hong Kong and Singapore, and they're part of what's called like a regulatory sandbox in the UK, Brunei, and UAE. So this is how we can really facilitate the international OTC part. And this is how I can see that everyone in the world can easily get into crypto, because in America we know it's quite easy to get in, I guess. Singapore can be easy to get in. There's a lot of platforms that are here working, a lot of people you can meet up with to transact. Local Bitcoin stuff is very large in these established countries, but maybe smaller countries, less known ones, where blockchain is still really far off, they don't even know what it is. It's still, I'm sure, difficult to do some sort of P2P. So allowing people to sign up for an exchange anywhere and a platform that they can submit their KYC documents, become an ambassador, submit their KYC documents, be approved, and then they can, once they're a member, they can put in either if they have Bitcoin or USDT, they can put this in, and then they can start submitting orders, buy or sell orders. And they'll be matched with someone anywhere in the world. And we're following the regulations based on our partner, Change, and the remittance licenses. So this is definitely how we feel is the way to bring blockchain to the world. And a little story, actually, about that. I just signed up my mother to BitPay card. I don't know if anyone knows about the BitPay card, but this is a way to use Bitcoin to pay for stuff, just like Visa. And she is new to Bitcoin and to cryptocurrencies and blockchain, so I definitely was stressed out a while when trying to explain this to her. And my patience was running thin for a while. And she got it though. She got it, and now I can send her Bitcoin. She can use it. She can pay for groceries. She can pay for gas. And the relevance is, this is the revolution of blockchain. It's not only cryptocurrencies, it's more. It's definitely more like all the other presentations today. For sure, it's not only focused on ICOs or cryptocurrencies. It's focused on, oh, now this is okay? It's focused on the blockchain revolution, we can say. Blockchain evolution as well. Talked about this. And now I'm hoping when I go back to America and see my mother that she's going to be like the proud Bitcoin mama or something. She's going to be telling all her friends in the city, in the town, in her area, yeah, look, Bitcoin's not this intangible thing no one can touch. Now people can use it, can spend it here and spend it there. And so this is just the way that at Asian Capital we want people to be very positive when it comes to blockchain, when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Because for sure there's some people out there, you get a bad rep from it. People think negative about it, but I like to think positively about things. And definitely this is the way that I see it at Asian Capital and my team members. We took our experiences and we expanded them and were able to build the platform. And I should probably go through this pretty quick since it's here. So we are, again, providing services across the whole world based on the remittance licenses that we have with one of our partners. And yeah, people can sign up like most exchanges. There's the KYC, sign up, you become an ambassador. And what's a little unique that I feel is we have our own cryptocurrency. It's an ERC20 token. This is Ethereum-based token. And it's ACC token. But we don't need to do any ICO, anything like this. We're not doing that. It's just a pure utility token just to be paying like a remittance fee. Just a one-time fee per trade. And this is just something we feel helps to keep things more transparent and things to be more secure. And just a little different. And yeah, I believe I said that earlier. Can only transact within their own countries. Our ecosystem with the KYC, deposit crypto, then you can put in orders, and then you're able to take part in the platform and be able to cash out to fiat. Also, though, with our partner Chain, we're able to facilitate, as we can see here, fiat to fiat as well on the blockchain, because they're a blockchain-based remittance company. So combining them both, it really creates a very unique platform for blockchain, and I believe a real evolution of the way that OTCs are, we can say, traditionally done. Okay, so let's start it over again like the one earlier. Let's see. So anyway, I think my time is just about up almost. So again, I just want, based on my experience, and I had just positive feelings from the beginning about blockchain and cryptocurrency. This wasn't, for sure, not everyone had this. Everyone for sure has not felt very positive, had good experiences, and I just want everyone, through Asian Capital and through myself, to think positive about it, to have a good experience, to be able to talk about it in a way that spreads the word well, spreads the word to make people want to build regulations for it, to make people want to get into it, even to experiment. Don't have to be the ones buying 10 Bitcoin and trading every day. Just experiment, learn about it before you're going to, listen to all the other media and hear only the bad things. So again, let me put up the last slide. Okay, and our booth is over here, just like a few of the other people, the other companies here. So we are open to talking, whether it's for business or it's for cooperation, or if it's just ideas bouncing off each other. Please feel free to comment and talk to myself or some of my team members and about OTC, about the platform, about even just your experiences that you had trying to tell your mother or someone else in your family about blockchain. So I want to thank you again for your time, and have a good day, and thank you everyone for coming here and watching my 2 different PPTs that I had. All right, thank you.